and welcome to day 20. Yep. Can you believe it? Oh my gosh, 4 days to go. Oh, I'm going to miss doing this. I really am. Yeah, so welcome to Vlogmas. As I've said, this is day 20. This is Little Workroom Crafts and my name is Davina. Okay, so what I'm doing now is obviously I'm up in my workroom, but this is what I see when I'm recording. So this is my cutting station and my pressing station there, and obviously you see that side, which is all my books. Oh, I love my books. And obviously my fan for in the warmer weather there. And sock blockers and all things like that, my calendar. So yeah, oh, and all my scissors all hung up on that shelf. And the shelf was recycled. It came with Glenn, actually. He had it in his room, and he bought it when he moved in. And then we, because the actual underneath that's holding it up is those brackets that you use for hanging up your hanger baskets in the garden. So we had them, we used them. Right, so why I'm up here is because I've got something in my head that needs to be put down on paper as a design. So I'm going to quickly do that so it gets out of my head. And we have got some, I think it's 3. What have you been up to? Beautiful, absolutely gorgeous. So I can't wait to show you those. It's definitely an overcast, gloomy day still. It hasn't lifted. It'd just be nice to see a little bit of blue sky. It really, really would. Just a little bit of blue sky would be nice. And a nice, crisp, frosty morning. Oh, that would be lovely. Anyway, okay, I'm going to get this down on paper. Glenn's downstairs because he's in later on this afternoon until midnight, I think. So yeah. Oh, who watched the Raw Variety performance last night? Wasn't that amazing? Oh, that was a breath of fresh air. I thoroughly enjoyed it. They had a mixture of entertainers, a mixture of ages. Oh, the old and the new. Oh, I thoroughly enjoyed it. Sat there with my feet up, knitting my socks, drinking a cup of tea. Perfect evening. Okay then, right, so I'll be back later. Right then, I'm back. Gosh, Glenn's gone to work. I've had a bit of a practice on my, hang on a minute, you're a bit on the width. That's a bit better. I had a bit of a practice on my wheel, as much as my leg had let me anyway. And oh my gosh, I could see the improvement. And I seem to have the movement now. So it's clicked. Because it literally is like patting your head and rubbing your belly. Now, I know I can do that. So, but yeah, I'm doing this. I seem to be naturally going for the short, what they call, I think, the short draw. Is that right? I have tried the long one, but I couldn't get on with that. But no, I'm really, really happy. So tomorrow, what I'm thinking of doing, because as I say, Becky from Back to Blighty was where I got the fibre bag. Oh, sorry, excuse me. The where she got that bag of laps from, and she actually does show how she prepared it. So tomorrow morning I think I might going to have a go at preparing that and then go for it. But there we go, we'll see. So as I haven't done a lot today because after yesterday, you can imagine I could quite easily just go to sleep. But I am not going to. So, Jason and the Argonauts, the film, is on in a minute. So, and I do like that film. And I will then pop in my square for today. So, let's go into the Advents. So, day 20 from the lovely Viv. What we got here? Bird and Blend, spreading happiness. Oh, tea. Oh, morning kick. That is lovely. Chocolate. Oh, I do like this one. Oh, look at the colours in that. Oh, that's going to knit up really smart. I'm assuming it's going to be like a block of grey with a line of the brighter colour. I'll show you what yesterday's looked like. Oh, yeah, it is going to look really smart where it's going. And so that will go right there. And that was yesterday's. Now, I have been asked a couple of times about the pattern that I'm using. Now, yeah, it's going to be hard to explain because on other blankets, when you actually see the pattern, that is the front. If you look, the actual decrease is a dip, where my front is that. Because as I have said previously, because I knit left-handed, because I am left-handed, everything I do is back to front. So yeah, but I do 48 stitches and then put a stitch marker in the 24, and then I have to knit a row because to get it to face the right side for me, if you know what I mean. But and then you slip one, knit two when it's right side facing you. Okay, when the actual square is the right side facing you, slip one, knit to the 2 stitches towards the marker, knit 2 together, and then slip the marker, knit 2 together through the back loop, knit to end. Then the back row is slip the first stitch, knit across. That is it. That is as simple as it gets, and you do that right down to your last 2 stitches and knit 2 together. And that is what it is. That is your square, basically. Now, there is some patterns out there that does, is it yarn, slip, hang on, what is it? Yeah, there's one with an SSK. I tried that. I didn't look neat enough the way I do it. Then there was another one where you slip one, knit one, pass slip stitch over. I didn't like that either. So the knit 2 together was the one that I liked. So basically, to me, it looked neater with the way I knit. So basically, it's just knit 2 together, slip marker, knit 2 together through back loop. That is it, basically, on your front row. And then your back row is knit. But just remember to slip them stitches, because obviously the slip stitches, let me show you, are the ones that you're going to pick up to give you again. And that's it. That is literally how it's done. Right then, now we've got the hat done. Now it's number 20 from the lovely Teresa. What's it? Pucker night time. Yeah, I'm going to have that tonight, I tell you. Chocolate. Oh, I've never tried this before. This is the, yeah, cotton de brode. Oh, because normally when I do my red work or stitchery or something like that, I normally use just 2 strands of DMC, like I would for cross stitch. But there is a lot that actually use, and all you do is you just use a single strand. And oh, thank you. Oh, I'm gonna have fun doing that. I have to find a red work, because where I worked didn't do it. So lovely. Thank you so much. Definitely be having a go with that. Right then, now we also have 3. What have you been up to? Let me get my little book because I've written them down. Where are we? So first of all, there is, and I will go here, so it's there. These are from Babs, and these are beautiful socks. They are actually knitted in Signet 4-ply, truly wool rich, which is a 75/25, and on her favourite DPNs. Isn't they beautiful? They are absolutely gorgeous, and I love the colour. Absolutely love the colour. So yeah, well done, Babs. That's absolutely brilliant. Also, we have a whip as well, which is brilliant. So hopefully, Jackie, you will actually get in contact with us when it is fully finished. That will be absolutely lovely. This is a pattern that she found on Lovecrafts called Nomies. Isn't it cute? Oh, it's just so lovely. So well done. That is absolutely brilliant. So yeah, please, when it's actually fully finished, because I bet you everybody would love to see it fully finished, please, you know, send us a photograph. And also from Laura, we have this 18-inch cushion cover. Now, this actually is a present for somebody that she knows for next month. And I'll read out her details. It was inspired by the Sandra from Cherry Heart's Battenberg blanket pattern. So if you see, she's done the squares. But it's actually knit in... No, it's not, because it's crocheted. Actually crocheted in King Cole Forest Aran, which is a 35% recycled wool. It was leftovers from her stripy flax sweater, and she did 6 by 6 squares. She did them on a 3.75 hook. Let's have a look. Why have I got that? Oh, yes, I have. I know I've got that written there. Dear me, I write notes and I forget what I write them for. So absolutely stunning. I love it, and I know the person that is definitely going to next month is going to love it too. And it's great, isn't it, when you can actually use a pattern, adapt it to a different weight of yarn, and use up all your bits and bobs. That is what I'm all about. Absolutely brilliant. And yes, I have fingers crossed. So because poor Laura hasn't been at all well. So yeah, hopefully you are on the mend now. But yeah, so they brilliant. So there's 3. What have you been up to? And well done, all 3 of you. Absolutely amazing. Love them to bits. Right then, so I am going to end it today. Tomorrow I am taking Glenn before he goes to work to have his booster. And also my brother's having his booster as well, I think, tomorrow. Yeah, so they'll both be done. So yeah, while he's going, while I'm dropping him off to that, because I had to wait 15 minutes. I said to him, I'm going to pop to Asda because I need to, believe it or not, a couple of bits that I couldn't get yesterday, but that will be just a couple of bits. And yeah, so I'll see if I can get him to video on the way from here for me, on the way in the car. That'd be nice. So I'm going to put in my square now. I say I've packed away my wheel. I'm so chuffed. So chuffed. I've got the movement. So, you know what I mean? Because before one hand was doing one thing and the other hand was just all over the place. Do you know what I mean? But now I've actually got the movement. So I am chuffed to bits with that. I really am. So it does pay off. I know that the yarn isn't, imperfect, but it's not going to be. It's homespun. But I'm hoping to get it a bit better than what it is. So as everybody has said, it's practice, and I would love to thank you all for your support on my wheel, and I would also love to thank you for all the lovely messages that you left for my daughter. As you can see, I couldn't see her today. She has been put on antibiotics because it is a chest infection, and because she's like me, she's asthmatic. We have to keep an eye on that. But yeah, bless her heart. So, but she did message me this morning saying that she's got her antibiotics. So hopefully next week I will be able to go and see her and do Christmas. Okay then, right. So I am going to go now, and I will see you all tomorrow. I can't believe it. It's nearly here. The big day. And yeah, so please take care, stay safe, and happy crafting. Bye.